Today, I'm going to be showcasing what's on my PlayStation 5 Pro, and at this point, this is a channel tradition to give you guys this what's on my PlayStation videos for the past 8 years. So here is no exception to do one for the PS5 Pro. So voila, okay, there we go. So this is my PS5 Pro. I downgraded to PS Plus Essentials just because I didn't see the need of premium. So yeah, I did downgrade for a second, but I might upgrade again just due to the fact of the PS Portal supporting PS5 games streaming. So that might maybe consider me of upgrading again. And taking a look at the UI, I have this as my theme. This is an exclusive theme for the PS5 Pro, and this is just my set widgets. So I have my friends, I have my battery percentage or my battery status for my DualSense, I have the news, I have my storage. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. And of course, we have my latest and greatest screenshots. I think this is just for a thumbnail that I was trying to work on. And my friends' activity, my trophies. Yes, we're going to take a look at the trophies in a second. And yeah, this is just my widgets alongside the theme. And the theme just had to pick the exclusive PS5 Pro theme. So yeah, and of course it animates. RIP to the retro 30th anniversary PlayStation themes. Hopefully PlayStation will bring those back. It is gonna come back, but why? Why even get rid of it in the first place if you're gonna put it back? But anyway, taking a look at the last game I played, I think this game is still running actually. Mortal Kombat X. I just missed this game. I had to install it again. One of my favorite fighting games of all time. I just love the fluidity on this. Like I'm just trying to just get used to this again. I just remember skipping school just to play this game, and wow, it brings me back so much memories. And watching it on YouTube, it's fun to watch, it's fun to play. I love the variation system, and I really don't want to show too much just because of this is technically a gory game and I don't want it to get demonetized. But yeah, Mortal Kombat X, in my opinion, is better than Mortal Kombat 1 by a landslide, in my opinion. Next up, we have Spider-Man 2. I'm actually been playing this again just due to the PC release. I am working on a PC versus PS5 Pro graphics comparison between this game, Spider-Man 2. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments down below. Drop a like on this video too as well. But I had to reshoot the whole thing because the files got corrupted, so it's a little bit of a bummer. But Spider-Man 2, you guys already know what that is. Call of Duty, you guys know what Call of Duty is. My boy Red is playing right now. I might have to hop on his game session. Shout out to Red, man. So yeah, so this is technically Black Ops 6, but Call of Duty did bunch up all the Call of Duties into one. So Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Vanguard, Cold War, I believe everything is just bunch up into one Call of Duty app. But the only thing I have installed currently, or technically I have Modern Warfare 2019, I have Black Ops 6 installed. So yeah, and you guys know what Call of Duty is. Mortal Kombat 1, you guys already know Mortal Kombat. I'm just a big Mortal Kombat guy, and I've just been playing with some of my friends. Nobody can't touch me, man. If you guys want the smoke, let me know in the comments. But essentially this game right here, I love it. I didn't unlock all the trophies yet. I just been playing online and just been playing with friends. But for the most part, I would say that Mortal Kombat X is better. I love the fast gameplay. I love the fact how you can run. I love the variation system. Just the list goes on and on. But Mortal Kombat 1 is a nice game, just not touching Mortal Kombat X. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. I didn't even give this game a chance. It was free last month for the free games of the month, and I didn't even give it a chance at all. But I heard my friend said it was trash, so I gotta see if it's right or not. It is 60 frames, so I don't know what makes this game garbage. I don't know why, but I really do want to play this so bad though, because I want to see what makes it bad. Because Need for Speed Heat was good. That was the last good Need for Speed, and then the last one that was good before that was Most Wanted. That was a good one too. But for the most part, Hot Pursuit, I remember playing the demo for this and I did enjoy it, but that was a time when I couldn't even afford the games. I had to wait for it to go on sale for $20, and by the time I got around to it, the next game comes out. So Let me actually exit that because I know that's probably going to be too loud. But I'm going to play that a little later, though. I got to see if it's trash or not. And then next up, we have The Last of Us Part 2. I gotta beat this game. This is the game that I did not beat yet. You guys are going to see that theme continue on. I do not beat my games because I move on to the next game. I just go on. So I just go on like I just go on and on. So I go on to the next game all the time. So I'm definitely going to beat this game. I'm going to play it. I heard it was good. Kanye even got a couple of hours into it. So yeah, I heard part 1 was better, but part 2 is just as good. So we'll see. Astrobot, legendary game, one game of the year. You guys can see it is. I mean, this is really one of the, like, Mario is good, but to be on PlayStation, this was just like top tier. You know, PlayStation is always known for making great games, amazing games, but this one was just a nice homage to PlayStation. They had a lot of cameos, had a lot of just stellar gameplay, with a lot of power-ups and stuff. So yeah, and shout out to PlayStation. They did gifted me this game too. So shout out to them. And PlayStation, if you're watching this, what's up, bro? All right, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. This is another game that I purchased, but I never got around to it, so bear with me. It was one of those games where my friend, oh, you gotta get it. Oh, you got Sparking Zero? Yo, you got Sparking Zero? This was one of those games where it was an impulsive buy, and I just never got around to it. So I'm gonna get around to it eventually. Trust me, I am. And next up, we have Resident Evil 4. I brought this game just due to the fact of the nostalgia. I grew up playing Resident Evil 4, loved this game so much, and the fact of Capcom just put their blood, sweat, and tears to it. This feels like an entirely new game, remade from the ground up. The controls feel more tighter, or it doesn't feel as stiff, and just the graphics, all in all, it just feels so much better than the original one. And it has support for PlayStation VR 2, which I should be making a review video on that. If you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on. And Battlefield 2042, I don't know, one day I just decided to, I don't know, I wanted to see what's going on with Battlefield, and I decided to download this again, and I saw the teaser for a new Battlefield game that's coming up, and that's kind of what made me want to check out Battlefield once again, but I never even got a chance to even play it. I wasted my money on this, man. I mean, it was $60 or $70, and it was poor. It was literally one of the worst games that I ever brought launch day, in a sense of just being launched. I just didn't enjoy it. The servers are broken. It felt like I wasted my money. But it improved, though. It definitely improved, but it was a little too late for that. All right, get into the game library. This is my entire games. You guys can see I have 31 games installed with 31 content. So I have the Astrobot soundtrack. I did have the digital edition. So you do have the artwork and the soundtrack and everything, but I miss the days of let me turn this down a little bit. I truly miss the days of just having the physical artwork. I mean, now everything is so digitized now. Like, everything is so digitized now to the point where, you know, you got to download apps now to get the artwork. But, you know, back in my days, when you get that digital edition, well, not digital edition, when you get the limited edition, you just get this physical art book. I mean, you get it physical. I can hang it up. I can do whatever. Nowadays, you have it digitized now. And this is not bad. This is still nice, but nothing beats having it like real. And especially if this was like painted on, it would have been a chef's kiss. But yeah, that's that. Going back here, I have Astro Playroom. This was when Astrobot was coming out. Want to kind of get back into Astro Playroom, see what that was about before getting into Astrobot. I could delete the game now, but we'll leave Astro alone. We have Firewall. This was one of the games that came out with the PSVR 2, and PlayStation did send me out this game to check out alongside with the PlayStation VR 2, and it's a good game just to, you know, get your gears rolling for the VR, but nothing too spectacular. I love the realism of it, but I think the longevity of it, I don't know if it's gonna be something that I'll go back to, but we'll talk about the VR in a separate video. We have Fortnite. Fortnite is one of those games where you just gotta have installed. You always have that one friend that just plays Fortnite all the time, and this is why I have Fortnite. I mean, I don't care for it, but sometimes, hey, you got Fortnite, hop on Fortnite real quick, and they constantly added in new game modes, so I just kept Fortnite in here. The PS5 Pro has 2 terabytes of built-in storage anyway, so why not? We got God of War. We got God of War Ragnarok, and God of War is a great game. A lot of people stamp this as their favorite PS5 game of all time. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. We're going to talk about the greatest game on the PS5, in my opinion, or my favorite. But God of War is a fantastic, incredible game. If you haven't played it, I highly encourage you guys to do so. Next to that, we have Gran Turismo 7. Yet again, this is another game PlayStation did send me out just to showcase the PlayStation VR 2. And this is one of the best games for the VR. I mean, it really looks realistic. Being in the cockpit view, it make it feel like you really driving your cars, and just having that peripheral FOV, it looks realistic. They definitely did a fantastic job optimizing Gran Turismo 7 for PlayStation VR 2, and just all in all, Gran Turismo is an incredible game. Next up, we have Horizon Call of the Mountain, and this is a good game to start off with the VR. It comes with, if you get the bundle, that is, if you get the bundle, this is the game that's included, and this is a great game to really showcase the power of the VR 2. But it's one of those things, once you have it, yeah, it's okay, but there's better games. Like, I think I'd rather Gran Turismo than Horizon, but Horizon is a great game to showcase the power of the VR 2. And I gotta say, the graphics, all in all, it doesn't slow down one bit. I mean, the graphics are not watered down. They're not watered down at all. It definitely kept the fidelity of the graphics. We have the Horizon Zero Dawn art book. Yet again, PlayStation did send me out this game too. The Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. So that's the digital edition, the digital deluxe edition, and that's why I have that. When I do my PS5 Pro review, I'm gonna showcase all these games in its full glory. And like I said, I'm debating if I should do a review now or should I wait until November with the 1-year anniversary. I'm not sure yet, but as it stands right now, there's really not that one game that stands out that's like, oh, I got to get a PS5 Pro to have the best experience for this. I haven't really got that yet, because the PS5 in itself, the regular one, is just as good. It handles it well, but the PS5 Pro is better. It just blurs the line between performance and fidelity. It gives you that pro mode, giving you the fidelity and performance in mind, which is incredible. Spider-Man 2, we just talked about that earlier. This is a good game to really showcase the power of the PS5 Pro. When I do my graphics comparison between the PC and the PS5 Pro, you guys going to be able to see that difference. I'm cooking that one up. We have Spider-Man Remastered. This is the original one. You got to have that right next to each other too. You got to have it. But Mortal Kombat X, like we just talked about that. Mortal Kombat 1, Need for Speed. We have Remote Play. I rarely use Remote Play on my PS5 Pro. I just use my PS5, not my PS5. I use my PS Portal for remote play, especially if I'm away from home. I typically always travel with my Portal, and I could be able to just log into my PS5 Pro and play my games on the Portal. I think that's the best way to use remote play. You get in the haptics, you get in the adaptive triggers, you get in everything that you need to have the best PS5 experience, but in a portable way. Resident Evil 4, we just talked about that. Returnal, this is my favorite PS5 game right now. Returnal, if you haven't played it already, I highly recommend it. Without a doubt, this is my favorite PS5 game right now. I mean, I'm not throwing shade at Spider-Man 2 or even Ragnarok, but we had those games already on the PS5, on the PS4. Not Ragnarok per se, but we had that experience, so to speak, on the PS4 with the God of War reboot, which was a masterpiece in itself. And even with Spider-Man, they had it on the PS4 with the original Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man 2 is just taking what works and making it better. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, these two games are incredible, but Returnal is a new game, something that we never had before, and that's why I rank Returnal as my favorite PS5 game. Hate me in the comments all you want, but that's just my humble opinion. I love this game. I really do. The difficulty, just the no loading screens, it's really that good.
Super sudden death, nigga.
Yo, bro!
No way!
God damn, son!
Nah, y'all gotta start all the way over again.
Nah, bro.
Yo.
Yo.
Nah, bro, that game that ass is funny as shit, bro.
Rise of the Ronin. I barely play this game. This is another game that, you know, was sent to me, but this game was okay. It's kind of, it is like Ghost of Tsushima, but Ghost of Tsushima it's way better. It's way better. I love the fluidity of Ghost of Tsushima, and I think that's just a better game. And not to say that this is a crappier one. It's just that once you play Ghost of Tsushima, it's kind of hard to play any other samurai game. So that's just my opinion. Oh man, my controller about to die. Silent Hills, The Short Message. Didn't play this, but this was the lead up to Silent Hill reboot. I want to play that game, and I also want to play the demo. I keep on saying I'm going to play these games, I never do, but I'm going to try to play it on the big screen. I'm on my gaming monitor, so I got to hook up the long HDMI to the TV. But Tekken 8, you guys know I love fighting games. If you guys want the smoke on Tekken, let me know in the comments. And then we have The Last of Us Part 1, Legendary. This is where it all started. You know, you got to play Part 1 before you play Part 2. And these two games, I mean, it's one of the greatest PlayStation games, man. I mean, it's one of those games where you just got to play. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Undisputed. It's good to see a boxing game on the current gen consoles, but I really do miss Fight Night. And there's rumors that EA is making a new Fight Night game. It's about time. But if it wasn't for this game, we wouldn't even get that news. So it's nice to see Undisputed. It's not the best game, but it is nice to have a boxing game finally on current gen, and it's decent. Online needs some work, but all in all, it's a solid game. It's not a 10 out of 10. It's a solid, decent game, and I'm curious to see how many hours I put into it. I put in a pretty decent amount of hours to it too. 75 hours. I know my brother probably played a lot of, like 245 hours. Yeah, my brother, shout out to Len God, he put 245 hours into this game. That is insane. Insane. And we're going to talk about the hours too for each game too as well. Uno is just one of those games that don't take up as much space. It's just good to have Uno. You know, it's especially if we just chilling in the night. Sometimes we want to just calm it down. You don't want to play Call of Duty. You don't even want to play Tekken or anything. You just want to chill out, play some Uno. That's what Uno is here. Until Dawn. Classic game, just been ported over to the PS5 or remade from the ground up. Basically, they changed up some of the camera angles, they smoothed out the controls. It kind of feels like a new game, but with the same story. I just wish they made a part 2, but hey, I still have it. And last, all the way down into the bottom, we have Valorant. I never played this game. Valorant, it was ported over from the PC to the PS5, but I heard the PC version is better. But hey, I never played it yet. I want to show you guys my storage. We're going to quickly show you that. So my current storage right now, let me just move myself down here. I have 459 gigabytes of storage. That's my console storage. And like I said, the PS5 Pro has 2 terabytes of SSD. And yeah, the games are just getting massive in size. So it makes sense to just get yourself an NVMe SSD. And it is nice that PlayStation gave us more storage, but even 2 terabytes is not even enough these days. And that's why I have a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. But very quickly, I'm going to upgrade this as well too, because that is not enough. Easily, I'm going to get 2 terabytes and call it a day. I do not have a USB external drive connected. I used to, but I don't even play PS4 games no more these days. And yeah, rarely I play PS4. I mean, all these stuff is PS5. Maybe one PS4 game like Modern Warfare 2019 and Mortal Kombat X. That's about it. Or even Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is a PS4 game, and Twisted Metal Black is a PS4 game. But for the most part, that's it. That's it. I don't even need no external drive no more. So my most played game right now as it stand is Mortal Kombat XL. I mean, I don't think this is gonna change, not even a second. This is the greatest fighting game in my opinion. I mean, I love it. Black Ops 3, that sounds about right. Modern Warfare 2019, that was a great game, one of the best Call of Duties. And GTA 5 coming in at the 4th place. Call of Duty, I think this is gonna probably pass GTA soon. I'm just waiting for GTA 6, man. I mean, I'm just tired of GTA 5, and this is not even accurate because the PS4 version and then the PS5 version, and then we have the PS3 one. So realistically, I probably put way more hours into GTA 5 than shown here. Call of Duty Ghosts, I mean, last played 5 years ago, which is insane. This was a great, I mean, it wasn't a great game, but I love the time to kill. I really did love the time to kill. I love the time to kill, and even Strike Zone too. Strike Zone was a great map. I would love to go back to Call of Duty Ghosts actually. Okay, Horizon Lego. I want to try this. I actually want to try this, but I'm gonna need premium. Lego games. I grew up playing Lego games, but I don't know how they stack up now. I gotta test that out and see. Yeah. So yeah, what a time to be. Oh, Call of Duty is 30% off. I always like to wait for a sale for these games. Games that come out every single year, like NBA 2K and Call of Duty. I always like to wait for a sale. Yeah, the game ain't going nowhere, but actually it is, because once they on a higher level than you, you're gonna lose gunfights. Anyway, let me end out this video, guys. I hope you guys found this one helpful or enjoyable. If it did, appreciate with a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think, and subscribe with notifications on, and follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Simplypops. And other than that, I hope you all have a simple day, and I catch you guys on the next one.